Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I'm your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor of the Tenkar's Tavern blog. There's a Discord group, there's a Facebook group, there's a MeWe group. The MeWe group is relatively quiet. MeWe is relatively quiet, let's be honest. So, yes, the OSR culture war is it's getting hot. Okay, it's no longer a cold war. It's becoming uh, it's becoming sides are being drawn, and they're asking you to pick a side. Personally, personally, I suggest that you find one of the neutral grounds. Stuart Robertson has an amazing OSR group. Um, I think it's over 4,000 members now. Tenkar's Tavern, I think we're around 3,200. Find places where these discussions are not going to be front and center, right? Because again, politics, social issues are very important. They're more important in a lot of ways than playing elf games and stuff like that, right? Which is why they should be given the respect of having their discussions in appropriate places, not where I want to discuss or you want to discuss elf games and fantasy RPGs or science fiction or other uh, geek stuff as your escapism. So, Dane Cool, Old School Dungeons and Dragons 2. He's the admin. I think he's also the owner. Hey, community members. Just dropping, this from yesterday, by the way. Just dropping a quick update about a recent change in our membership policy. Unfortunately, we won't be able to accept requests from folks whose profile pics or usernames prominently feature rainbow colors. Again, we're in the midst of a culture war. Lines are being drawn. We got to follow Facebook's rules and keep our businesses and groups safe from potential threats. You know, I would really like to see those Facebook rules that say you can't have rainbow colors in your group. I'd like to see what that applies. I personally don't remember seeing that, but okay. We're all about diversity and respecting everyone's expression, but this policy helps us create a secure space for our members. We got to steer clear of any associations that could put folks with businesses or Facebook groups at risk. Again, I'm failing to see the connection. I fail to see where that risk factor comes into play. But hey, um, maybe there's stuff that I just don't know about. Again, to me, this seems like a polite way of doing to one side what that one side is doing to the other side. It's just couching it in nicer words. This also includes support or promotion of flags that suppress free speech. Okay, well, we get this might bum some people out, but trust us, it's not about excluding anyone or being mean. If you have to express that, I think that you are protesting too much. Our goal is to keep this place safe and focused so our shared love for Dungeons and Dragons can flourish. You can do that without excluding. You can do that just by saying, we're not going to talk politics. We are not going to talk social issues. And if you bring up politics or social issues, you will be given a warning. You'll be given a timeout. Hey, maybe we'll go from the timeout to a ban if it's appropriate. But I, again, see this not so much as, hey, we're trying to keep this place safe, as, these are the opening volleys in what is turning in from a Cold War in the social war of gaming and the OSR is turning into a hot war. Um, got any questions or concerns about this update? Just hit us up directly. We appreciate your understanding and continued support as we strive to maintain a positive and secure community. Remember, when you support something, you're also making a choice not to support something else. Otherwise, what's the point? Thanks, folks. Well, again, my personal point of view, I can't repeat this enough. Politics, social issues are very important topics. They are important discussions to have in the appropriate places, in the appropriate venues, and places that we talk about. I don't know, old school Dungeons and Dragons, OSR games, Swords and Wizardry, Labyrinth Lord, Axe, and all this shit are not appropriate venues for such discussions. And I think that what's going to happen, my personal opinion, is that these walled gardens, that's what they're basically doing. They're putting up walls. We saw that yesterday on the other side. We're seeing this now. So it's two sides of the same coin. And I truly believe in the end, the vast majority, the silent majority of gamers are in between. They're in that middle. They're in that gray zone, and they just want to fucking game. And they want to talk about games, and they don't want the social issues and the political drama infesting their gaming talk. So, if that's the case, at the end of this video, look for a pinned comment. That pinned comment is going to have links to Stewart's OSR group, the Tavern's Facebook group. Those are both on Facebook. It's going to include a link to the Discord for the Tavern. We've been getting refugees over the last couple of days since I've been including the links. We want to have a place where we can discuss games, discuss nerddom, discuss role playing, discuss science fiction, discuss fantasy, all this stuff that the geeks love to talk about without having real world issues invade such. So, as always, be safe, be well, God bless, roll those dice, roll them well. There'll be another video later today. There's an update on that park bench that was dedicated to E. Gary Gygax. One of my friends got in touch with Lake Geneva and the powers that be, and I need to clarify something. It's a partial falling on a sword, but I'm willing to do so because that's what the truth entails. So, tune in later. I'll have that up later. All right, folks. God bless.